133.405, bye-bye. Swiss, good evening, speedbird 64 X-ray, climbing flight level 260 to Aosta. Good. All 1 Romeo Fox 3000, climbing level 90.
641 Romeo Fox, bonsoir, mon Ifly, climb flight level 150.
20 miles from Netherlands 700 feet, thank you very much. For further contact ground, 134.405, good evening. 135.130, Ryanair H42, good day.
Kilo, at your discretion, descend to flight level
2360, final level today.
Luxor 908 Juliet, Roger, just be informed that you have to be at flight level 300 again in 5 minutes. Are you still interested to climb?
Marseille, 126.7, goodbye. Roger, 953 November, contact Tower 1187, bonsoir monsieur. Tower 1187.
So we are aware of these green lasers.
Well, if I had a car, I could show you which street it was in right now. I saw it that clearly.
I'll let you check this arrival on 136.250, okay?
36250, thank you very much. Yeah, 311.
Roger, keep 78 or less, please.
Good evening, my name is David Harrison. I'm your captain tonight from Zurich to Innsbruck. Enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Hello Captain, the passenger boarding is complete, and when you're ready I have the load seat for you. Have a safe flight.
Yes, thanks for your help, that's spot on, thank you.
If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also review the safety instruction in your seat pocket. If you're seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Cockpit to the ice coordinator.
Go ahead.
Request the ice wing and tail surfaces 1630 Zulu time.
Roger, 50-50 mix type 4, 100% type 1. Contact mid when ready.
Prepare for the ice.
Check. Engine bleeds coming off.
Thank you.
De-ice checks completed.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, it seems we have a slight departure delay. Hopefully it won't be too long. We'll keep you appraised of the situation. Thank you.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Thanks. Once we're underway, we're rid of this ice. It'll be 2 cups of coffee. Thank you very much for that.
Complete. 50-50 mix type 4, 100% type 1. I started the final fluid application at 1631 Zulu and it's currently 1636 Zulu. My employee number is 0176. Flash your lights when ready to taxi and contact ground. Have a nice flight.
Thank you for your help. Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Instrument transfer and display switches.
Normal auto.
Window heat.
On. On, checked.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Thank you. Are you ready for the departure brief?
I'm ready for the brief.
Okay, we have no MEL issues today. I will be the pilot flying. It will be a standard takeoff using noise abatement departure procedure 1. The departure will be an ATC assigned SID. We will use flaps 1 for takeoff. As for anti-ice, it's not required. Engine bleeds will be on. From 0 to maximum manual braking and maximum symmetric reverse thrust and come to a full stop on the runway. After full stop on the runway, we make a decision on further action. From 100 knots to V1, I will only reject for one of the following 3 reasons: engine fire, engine failure, or a takeoff configuration warning horn. At and above V1 we'll continue into the air, and the only actions below 400 feet are for you to silence any alarm bells and confirm any failures. Above 400 feet, and you will perform memory items. At 800 feet above field elevation, I'll call for altitude hold and will retract the flaps on schedule. At 1500 feet, I will call for the checklist. If we're above maximum landing weight, we'll make a decision on whether to perform an overweight landing as the situation requires. If we have a wheel well, engine or wing fire, I will turn the aircraft in such a way the flames will be downwind and we will evacuate via the upwind side. If we have a cargo, the emergency services do not open the cargo doors until the evacuation is completed. Any questions?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Complete, thanks very much. Before start procedure.
Check.
Center, Natalia 467 with you, flight level 360. Center, Britannia.
Ready for the engine start.
Thank you. Before start checklist.
Flight deck door.
Closed and locked.
Fuel.
Boarding completed.
20,000. Pumps on. Pumps on.
Passenger signs.
On. Checked.
Windows.
Locked.
MCP.
Set.
Takeoff speeds.
Set.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and anti-collision light.
Completed. On. Checked.
Before start checklist complete.
Thank you. Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
We are ready for an external air engine start.
Your walk around is complete and all doors and hatches are closed. We're clear to start engine number 1. Roger.
Start engine 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Starting number 1.
as you locate your assigned again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your person speaking to provide more. Please direct your important safety information. If there is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates if you are unable to accommodate any items in the regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions. Also review the safety lighted information sign and posted placard. If you're seated, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle area. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all
Starter cutout.
clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door
Start engine
operation.
2.
Each door is equipped.
Starting number 2.
Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen mask will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Place the elastic band round your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your
Starter cutout.
under your seat. Tighten the straps and
Ground cockpit.
Go ahead.
You can disconnect the external air and GPU now.
Roger that. Air and power removed.
Okay, hold on and be prepared for aircraft for pushback.
Center, Shamrock 662 with you on 5,000. Shamrock 662, Ram Center, Roger, altimeter 2
Right is clear. Right is clear. Okay to start engines.
Air France 3277, turn left heading 015, resume on navigation, descend and maintain flight level 270. Turn left heading 015.
In position. Please set parking brakes.
Big set.
Thank you, Captain. And the turbine pin has been removed. See you on the left side.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. And the turbine pin has been removed. See you on the left side.
Please wait for my hand signal on the left-hand side. Goodbye.
Yes, thanks a lot. Ground cockpit.
Go ahead.
Clear to disconnect and go to hand signals.
Takeoff flaps set.
Before taxi checklist.
Generators.
On. Check.
Probe heat.
On. Check.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Isolation valves.
Auto.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Check.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Engine start levers.
Idle détente.
Flood controls.
Check.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Before taxi checklist complete. Yes, okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you.
Center
40% N1. Take off.
Check. $80 knots.
LNAV.
Gear up, lights out.
Select LNAV.
LNAV.
Select Command 1.
Command A.
VNAV. Select VNAV.
VNAV.
Rim center, Swiss Reed 160 at 10,300, climbing 15,000. Swiss Reed 160, rim center, roger, altimeter 2997. Swiss Reed 160, contact center on 127.6. Going to 127.
Takeoff checklist.
Stand by. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Thank you.
Transition altitude altimeters to 992.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we've just reached our cruise altitude, and that means the seatbelt lights will be going off, so if you feel the need to answer the call of nature, you're free to do so. However, while you are in your seat, we'd appreciate it if you'd do what we do up here and keep your seatbelt fastened for safety reasons. Thank you very much. Are you ready for the approach brief?
I'm ready for the brief.
Okay, we will be arriving by the ATC assigned star. As for the approach, we can expect a VOR approach into our destination. Anti-ice is not required. Landing flap will be 30. Auto brake we will use level 3. Engine bleeds will be on. Any questions?
No questions.
Approach brief complete. Are you ready for the approach brief?
I'm ready for the brief.
Okay, we will be arriving by the ATC assigned star. As for the approach, we can expect a VOR approach into our destination. Anti-ice is not required. Landing flap will be 30. Auto brake we will use level 3. Engine bleeds will be on. Any questions?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Descent checklist.
Stand by. Pressurization. Landing altitude 19. 6 feet. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data. VREF 131. Minimums 220 feet. Approach briefing completed. Descent.
Set altitude 9,000.
Altitude 9,000 set.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters 29996.
Thank you. Descent checklist.
Stand by. Pressurization. Landing altitude 1906 feet. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data. VREF 131. Minimums 220 feet. Approach briefing completed. Descent check.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters 29996.
Thank you. Set flight level 070.
Flight level 070 set.
Localizer.
Localizer. $10,000.
Thank you.
prepare for landing.
Approach.
Approach.
Flaps 1.
Slope alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 2. 1,000 to go.
Set speed 150.
Speed 150 set. Localizer alive.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. A connecting flight. Please see the customer service agent leading this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gates. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taken off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing,
Flaps 15.
please turn off all
Flaps 15.
Stow these devices within all other carrier lines and opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and the certain seats to the upright position and take the influence of the seatbelt. We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
Flaps 20.
Yes, okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you. Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Set speed 145.
Speed 145 set.
Flaps 40.
Flaps 40. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you. Select autopilot off.
Autopilot off. Localizer alive.
Select auto throttle off.
Auto throttle off.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Localizer deviation.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Hold up.
Glide slope deviation.
Think rate.
500
Think
feet.
rate.
Cleared.
Hold up.
Check.
Think rate. Hold up. Think rate. Hold up.
Localizer deviation.
Think rate.
Landing.
50,
Check.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes up. Reverse green. knots.
Okay, to clean up.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's like
this is
taxi
the
lights
conclusion
on.
of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business
taxi
and we hope
lights
to
on.
see you once again on a future flight. Thank you.
Brake. Hold up. Think brake.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Up. Think brake. Hold up. Think brake. Hold up. Think brake.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Think brake. Hold up. Think brake. Hold up. Think brake.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.